Hello everyone and welcome back to Old Trafford. This is United Stand. The road trips are back. Football, real football is back on the calendar. And we are pre-recording this one at weekends. It is starting to just lash it down. It's a proper welcome back to real football. Let's forget the desert stuff, forget the World Cup stuff. This is what it's all about. This is the day-to-day. This is where they get paid. This is what it's all about, people. Being cold, stood outside, waiting for your pie in the queue. It's back. This is what's happening, and Manchester United are back against Burnley in the Carabao Cup. Like I said, it is pre-recorded. We've not had any press conferences yet. We've not done anything in terms of team news or anything like that. We've not heard anything at all. We're a few days ahead, so just bear with us on that one. But does it matter? All that really matters is, like I said, football's back. Manchester United in the Carabao Cup in a big game. It is a big game. World Cup is finished. That is important. I know what you're feeling. I enjoyed the World Cup. It was good. It's good to watch games and have something to watch midweek, 4 games a day and all that palaver. It's good. But let's be honest. If you're feeling like you was putting on a smile, if you feel like you was cheering for nothing and you didn't really feel it inside, it was right. That's what was happening. Don't feel guilty about feeling that way, because it's exactly how most of the football fan base was. It was a World Cup that shouldn't have been played in the winter. It's a World Cup that never should have happened. Yeah, it's been good to watch, like I said, but it really shouldn't have been going on in the middle of a season. What we wanted is real football. We wanted the World Cup to be done and dusted, over as quick as possible. It is. Christmas is here. We've missed half of the Christmas period because of it, but now it's back. League Cup, going into the quarter-final, hopefully. There's a lot going on with this game, obviously. It's Vincent Kompany's first time back at Old Trafford since leaving Manchester City. Burnley are flying high. Obviously, we're bringing 7,000 fans over here. They're coming to rumble. Like I said, very good, performing well, playing decent football. The best football that Burnley fans have said they've seen in many a years. So, looking at this game, we don't know who's going to play yet. We're guessing. We're looking at players that came back at certain times in the World Cup, like Bruno Fernandes, Dalot for Portugal, our Brazilian contingent in Fred, Casemiro and Antony. Will they play? Obviously the England's free, Shaw, Maguire and obviously Marcus Rashford. I do expect them to be playing. And then you're looking at what we've got that was left behind. The Scott McTominays of this world, David De Gea, Victor Lindelof. I think all of them will also play in this game. So Martial, there's one for you. First game, maybe a first start, maybe a first 90 minutes from Martial. I don't think we've seen a 90 minutes from him for about, 2 years in the United shirt. So looking ahead at this now, you've got to say this is a massive game. It's really important because there's another game going on after this against Liverpool and City, which is really, on paper, our best competition for this. Is there a better chance for Manchester United to win a trophy? Is there a better chance this season? No, it's quite simple. We've got Barcelona in Europa League. That's a tough ask. We don't know what's coming in the FA Cup yet, but we do know that nearly every big team, barring City and Liverpool, and one of them is going to go in the game after ours, is all that's left in this competition. Yeah, it's not prestigious. It's not the most coveted trophy that there is out there domestically to win in football, but it's big. It is still a major trophy, and it will just take the edge off Manchester United's season. Ten Hag's first season and we get a trophy? Yes, it will, and it will make a massive difference for the rest of our season, because let's be fair, a few more games now, this one that we've got against Burnley, then we're looking ahead to the quarters, the semis, and by the time we've finished with Barcelona, whatever way that result goes, we'll be in a final, hopefully. Who will that final be against? Will it be a City? Will it be a Manchester Derby final? That would be something else, and probably what this competition would really bank on and really be hoping for. But looking back to the United team, like I said, we don't know yet. We don't know who's going to be available. There were rumours the other day that Dalot has picked up some slight hamstring injury. We're not too sure about that one. He is back at training along with all the other players from the World Cup, barring the 2 finalists in Varane and Martinez. I'm looking at him going, I can't see why the English players wouldn't play. I can't see why Maguire wouldn't come in, Shaw and Marcus Rashford. If Dalot is fit, there is your back 4 alongside Victor Lindelof. Then you're looking in midfield, who we got there? Like I said, Scott McTominay needs game time. I think he'll be playing. Bruno Fernandes will play, I think, because Bruno Fernandes plays every game and is available for every game. Fred can play. He's not had much game time. And you're looking at Christian Eriksen, who is also back and came back early from the World Cup. So you got to look at that and go, Manchester United have got options. It's a shame we're not going to see Sancho. We've covered that on many videos before. It is a bit of a concern with Sancho, but this probably would have been an ideal game for him as well. Martial's fit, like I said. Rashford will be available. And obviously you're looking at Alanga, Garnacho, players like this that didn't go out to the World Cup. Plenty of options for Manchester United, and we will need them against a very good Burnley side, like I said, who are flying high right now. How I see this one going? I think I can see United scraping the win. I don't see it going past 90 minutes. I think both teams will look to be playing football and look to be playing progressive attacking football at that. Company will. It's the way he set his team out all season, and we know what Ten Hag is like. You've seen how serious he took it against Aston Villa in the first round we played here. We got 4 goals in that game. I think this is going to be a similar game. I think it's going to be open. I think there's going to be goals, and I think both teams are going to score in this one. I think it's one of them. Welcome back to domestic football. It's exactly what we needed, and probably the exact game that we needed. You know what I mean? It's like a free hit in a weird way. It feels like that, but when you start thinking about it more, and I think this feeling will come within the game, how important it actually is. I think a lot of fans will be that excited to be back here behind United again, supporting United again, that they've probably forgot about what this means and how important this game is. And I think that will creep back in to everyone as soon as the game kicks off. As soon as we actually see them teams walk out and then realise that we're 2 games away from Wembley again, then that's when it will start to sink in and go, well, when was the last time that we were actually at Wembley? When was the last time that Manchester United had a decent cup run? This is the importance of this game. It's not an easy game. It's not going to be a walk in the park like you sometimes expect these Carabao Cups against lower league opposition to be. Burnley will bring full strength. Like I said, a very strong contingent of fans. It's a shame that the capacity's been cut because of the ambulance strikes. We've got 62,000 here on Wednesday night, and I don't think it'll dampen the atmosphere too much. I think it still will be that type of game that will get everyone, like I said, excited and on the edge of their seats, and it's what's needed. I think we've all needed this type of football back, and it's here, thankfully. Thank God. I don't mind standing in the rain. Well, I do, but I don't mind standing in the rain when there's football going on, and it's football, domestic football, important football. The World Cup has finished, and everything that we wanted back is back here now. Wednesday night, Manchester United against Burnley, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I just want to be back in there, feeling it, feeling the vibe, the smell of the pies, the beer, everything that comes with it, talking to people outside Old Trafford. That's what it's all about. Normal football, the stuff that we actually pay for, the stuff that we want these players performing their best at. World Cup's done. Let's move on. It's time for United now to really get their acts together in terms of consistency and form, and it starts with this cup game. We've got 5 home games in the next 6 games in all competitions. Old Trafford is going to be busy. Old Trafford needs to be a fortress. It starts on Wednesday night against Burnley. Hopefully we can kickstart the second part of this season with a bang and get into the next round of this game. Let us know what you think, people. Are you happy that football's back? Glad the World Cup's over? How do you see the score going against Burnley? Do you see them being more of a threat than what people are giving them credit for? They're riding high in the league, or can Ten Hag's team come back with a bang, with plenty of options in terms of what we can select as well? So let's not forget about that. Cheers for watching, everybody. We're going to dash inside now before we get drenched. It looks like it's just about to open up. Welcome back. This is what it's about. Cheers for watching, everybody. I'm out of here. Do like, share and subscribe to the United Stand. What do you think about the new mic? Sweet. See you in a bit, people.